I just got done watching The Last of Us TV adaptation. And guys, let me tell you something. I was blown away. Between the first chapter and the second chapter of both games, many people have liked this game so far. And me and my part, I love the first one. The second one was amazing, but it was not quite there. You know, it's difficult to always, when you do a first one that is out of the park, it's difficult to remake that exact same moment. But today was the release date of the TV adaptation. And in the video, I'm going to talk all about that. What is up, guys? Ready? I come a brand new video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe. Actually, last but two videos has been very good. Thankful for the support. But today, let's talk about The Last of Us TV adaptation. So, The Last of Us TV adaptation, when it was announced, not many people know what it was going to do about. And it went out as was. Neil Druckmann was on the project, and Craig Mazin. If you know Craig Mazin, he was the guy who created Chernobyl. That series is awesome, so I recommend you to watch it. But instead of The Last of Us TV adaptation, it takes place in 2003 instead of 2013. If you don't know about that, the entire series, the entire episode was good. I love it. I really love it. First of all, Pedro Pascal, amazing. Belle Ramsey as Ellie. Oh, Jesus. Like, that first episode gives you a taste of what you can await from the remaining episodes. And by the way, this episode was an hour and 30 minutes. I think it was 85 minutes. I think that's an hour and 20 minutes. But still, it was pretty damn good. The atmosphere and that fucking first part. Jesus Christ. And for you guys who come in right now and before, hey, why this is not following the game? Why they have so many changes? First of all, guys, this is an adaptation. It's not a direct, imagine of the game. It will adapt the game, but it will change it here and there. That it's in the imagine of adaptations. I know many series and many movies have not been the exact same thing as the game. For example, Sonic. Sonic is an amazing movie. The first one and the second one were pretty damn amazing, but it's not following a story so far. It's just following the adventures of Sonic. And Warcraft, it's following only the adaptation of the entire series, and really that is in mind what is following The Last of Us TV adaptation. Right now, seeing this first episode, I cannot wait for the entire season of this Last of Us TV adaptation, and Sony's knocking it out of the park with this one. If Sony can knock it out of with this one, we can wait from God of War, Horizon, Days Gone. I think is going to be a movie. I have hopes. Just get a great director, great screenplay, and you can out of the park. That is a good thing we're seeing right here. Many developers that were working, like the main developer, Neil Druckmann, and I think from God of War, Cory Balrog is going to be there, so we can expect really good things from that adaptation. But Last of Us took a deeper meaning. Yeah, it changes some stuff, but it was good stuff for Imagine, And I'm not going to go into details because I don't want to spoil you your first episode, but the only thing I'm going to say, each and every change that happened in this episode, really, I didn't mind. It worked well and functioned well. The characters is working very well, and it was really good. You can see Joel, how tired he is, how broken of a man, and that is the Joel we knew from the first game. And you all guys know who have played the first game, how everything changed from Joel in those 20 years that happened, and how what happened on the beginning of the pandemic and the rising of the freakers, not freakers, sorry about that, of the zombies and everything. It was amazing, and the series is catching, the first episode catch everything very well, like the emotion, the action, and the pace by pace. And the pace here is very good though. It's not slow, but it's not fast too. Like, each and every character has their moments. Ellie has her moment, Joel has her moment, and you can see how each and every character interacts. And that is the good thing about the series, okay? This episode was really a taste of what was going to happen from the reminding of the season. Like, for example, you already got Tess, you already got Joel, Marlene, and Ellie, and you got Tommy. This is kind of where you can see some hints of this is where is going for the remaining of the season. But first of all, it really knocked out of the park. For my opinion, it really did knock it out of the park. And I'm not reviewing like it because it's a TV series. I am reviewing it because it's a TV adaptation of one of the greatest games from Sony's lineup. And I really was excited because you haven't seen a great adaptation, because we have been getting great adaptation. You got Pikachu, you got Sonic, you got Uncharted. I could say it was a great adaptation, but it was not so good. It was entertaining, but it was not this amazing type like Sonic, like Pikachu, and like Last of Us. And if Sony keeps it up with this typical adaptation, you bring out your A game, you bring your screen, your directors, we might have a golden age for games to TVs and games to movies. Just doing it right. I don't expect this series to be each and every year. I expect from like Game of Thrones, you take 1 year, you take 1 year off. That's gonna happen, sadly, because that's how this big budget series, because you can see that they took a big budget to do this series. Like, the first episode can tell you knocking out of the park. Yes, it takes a lot of budget. And what we heard from the news is that, yeah, it's much more expensive than the first Game of Thrones, like the first season of the Game of Thrones, I think it is. And that's nuts. That it's nuts. We're talking at least between 60 and 100 mil, easily. But the first thing I'm going to tell you, you haven't watched this show, the first episode, give it a try. And we all know what's going to happen from here on out. Many people are going to go buy the game, the first game, even if it's the 2013 one or the remaster or the brand new one. And I think it's gonna be the brand new one, because that is why Sony released this game so far. I know many people were fighting for, and me in my opinion, I still think it's a stupid thing, but I know why they did it. They want to cast, they want the Witcher effect. When Witcher launched, the TV adaptation, the game went up. The exact same thing happened with Cyberpunk 2077. When the anime launched, it skyrocketed the sales and the player count. That is the exact same thing that's going to happen with The Last of Us. Either you have a PS4 or a PS5. It's going to launch the sales through the roof. People who have never played the game are going to play the game, and people who really like the game, play the first one and the second one, are going to go back and play it from the first one and the second one. That is going to happen. That's what's going to happen, because it already happened with The Witcher and Cyberpunk 2077. That's what's going to happen, and it's going to be good money for Sony. In my opinion, the series is good. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. The CGI is good. The story, for what I'm looking for, looks good, because I know the adaptation is there. They're taking it piece by piece. They are following the game, but already took some directions that have not pretty bad, with my opinion, are not bad, are like there. And like I said, it's an adaptation. It's not an imagination from the game. It's not the exact same thing, copy paste. The good thing is, this is not a Halo. This is not a Halo. That is a good thing I'm going to say. It's not a Halo. But I recommend you to watching the first episode. It's going to be Sundays at 9. I can't wait from this Sunday to Sunday, because I'm excited. I'm really excited. I was going to it. No bathroom breaks. No snack break. I just went in there with a bottle of water and watched it directly for an hour and 20 minutes. Give it a chance. Pretty damn good. The critics are talking, and I really like it. So, guys, if you have seen the Last of Us TV show adaptation, comment below. Let me know what you think of the first episode so far. Do you like it? I will continue. I'm not going to make videos for every single episode. By the end of the season, I might do a resume of everything, a synopsis and shit, and I will talk about it. But in the meantime, enjoy the ride. It's gonna be 2-3 months before we can finish this. And I'll see you then. Comment below and let me know what you think about the video. And I'll see you next time on the next Reddit Guy Show. Peace out.